Hello, this is Q&A with CHEFYIN for World Vegan Month, day 4, where I answer all your questions on raw food, on vegan food, on where do I eat, and stuff like that. But anyway, let's start off. I actually have a backlog of questions because I've been traveling so much, presenting at different vegan festivals all around the world. But now I'm back. I'm not sure whether I may be traveling in November. I had some requests, but I'm not sure. Yeah, if you guys can hear me, please say hi. Let me know that the audio is clear. That'd be really great. Yeah. And okay, let me go to the first question, which is on this book. That's why I have the book here. It says, hi CHEFYIN, if I use my local credit card, this is for the cheese ebook. If I use my local credit card, any additional charges? I don't have PayPal. As far as I know, for Malaysia, there aren't any additional charges. I don't know how much is the conversion rate, because I think it depends on the day and that time when you place it, because it just, your credit, actually it depends on your bank, not on me. It depends on your bank on how they do the conversion, And then, by the way, congratulations for your ebook launching. Thank you very much. This is my most popular ebook to date. And then, sorry, just one more question, because I found most of your raw recipe is very special. So I wonder if I make the cheese, are the ingredients easy to get from any grocery shops? So yes, it's actually quite, if you're in Malaysia, it's actually quite easy. Because that's where I buy it. I basically go to Bake with Yen or House of Ingredients to buy the nuts. So the cheeses are made from cashew nuts, from macadamia nuts, from sunflower seeds. And then sometimes I also use coconut. I just get the coconut from, the coconut stalls along the road. If not, you could get it at Tesco as well, or your supermarkets. There are some ingredients like nutritional yeast or the black salt, where you will most probably need to get it at an organic shop. But I've been to loads of the organic shops all over KL and PJ, and it's really easy to find. And then, let me just go through and see what are some of the ingredients. And then some dried fruits as well. There's an aged apricot, there's a brown cheese, there's a cheese ball where there's cranberry and all that. So I just get that from Bake with Yen or House of Ingredients. Spirulina, there's one. That one you can get from Organicule. Organicule.com. In fact, if you order online, they have free shipping above 100 ringgit. And if not, if you're ordering less than 100 ringgit, the shipping is only 5 ringgit, which is actually very reasonable, because by the time you drive out, you pay for your petrol and you pay for parking, that will be really more than 5 ringgit already. I mean, if you're in KL, parking's so expensive anyway. So, and then if you use my discount code CHEFYIN, you actually get 10% off the superfoods as well. So I think I use hemp hearts and I use spirulina or chlorella in some of the cheeses, but that's not absolute. The spirulina, I mean, that's the spirulina blue cheese, so you need to use that. And then let me see what else. There's cooked sweets. You get flax seeds, there's cranberry, there's rambutan. I guess rambutan you need to wait until it's rambutan season, but cranberry, dragon fruit also, just it's really easy to find. So most of the ingredients are actually really easy. You can just get it at your normal supermarket. A lot of ingredients you can get at Tesco, and then if not, just at the baking shops and the organic shops. And then I think she has one more question. So everything is raw, right? Most of the cheeses are raw. They're just 2 cheeses. They are cooked: the coconut milk cheese and the Swiss cheese. That one needs to be cooked because that one actually uses agar-agar. So you need to heat it up. But the rest of them are all raw. And then there's one more question. I don't need any special machine, right? Because I don't have dehydrator and Thermomix. Okay, so dehydrator, you don't necessarily need to use a dehydrator. If you have an oven, you can always use it, bake it in the oven, put it at the lowest temperature, keep your oven door open. The other thing is, what I found is I just air dry the cheese in my fridge. Yeah, so if you put it in a box and you put parchment paper, I talk about all that in my book anyway. So no, you don't need a dehydrator. I have loads of students who have made all the cheeses and they don't, not all the cheeses lah, but they've made some of the cheeses and they've been sharing the pictures with me on the WhatsApp group and all that. And they don't, it doesn't necessarily need a dehydrator. It also depends on the texture, because if you want something very sliceable, then you need to get the moisture out, but you can just put it in the fridge, it's fine. And then the Thermomix. Okay, what you do need is a food processor that can process the nuts. If you can get a high-speed blender, that'll be really good, like a Vitamix or a Thermomix, or even the Magimix, where I recently used the Magimix to make the cheese. That was really good as well. A food processor, yeah, that one you need to get something, but it can just be a basic food processor as well. You just need to make sure you soak the cashew nuts overnight, so it's softened, all the macadamia nuts overnight, so that it is soft enough for you to process it. Somebody actually said that she tried using an immersion blender and that might work. So the only thing is, if you don't have a powerful food processor, it might not be able to blend your cheeses, the mixture, into really, really smooth. If you're okay with the, bits and pieces in the texture, then it's fine. I always like my food chunky, and I don't want my food like totally processed, because then it tastes like it came out from a box and it's not very healthy. So I actually like my food with like little grains and textures and personality in it, yeah, just like me. But yeah. Yeah, so I hope that answers your question. In fact, you know what? Let me just share the links to my ebooks. Yeah, all the links, so you guys, if you see it, yeah, if you guys are interested, you can get it right now. I have 4 ebooks. The Fun with Vegan Cheese is the most popular one all over the world. I'm actually really excited that people like in India and in Thailand and in Norway and in Netherlands and in Spain and all that, they all got the book. So yeah, so the link is there. So that's the first question. Let's see who has joined. Limjit Kit, hello, long time no see. Yes, I'm back. Kit, I'm back, and I will attempt as far as I can to do this Q&A every single day for the month of November. Actually, I'm supposed to be doing my MIT course, because I've been given a scholarship to do my MIT course online for 4 weeks. I did part of it yesterday, and I was supposed to do it today, and I haven't done it yet. I decided like, let me do this Q&A instead, because I committed to it, but then I also committed to the MIT course, so yeah. So I guess I'll have to do that tomorrow. Okay, so that's the first question. And then, there was another question from my friend. She said, she asked me to tell me what my daily schedule is, because she doesn't know how I make all this food. Okay, so I'll tell you what my ideal day and what I set out and plan to do, and maybe I'll tell you what actually happens as well. I mean, okay. So I wake up in the morning. I usually get up around, I don't know, 5:30, 6, depending on what time my body decides to wake up. If I get up at 7, I'll be like really happy, but it doesn't happen. Although I hope that happens tomorrow. So anyway, I get up about 6, and then I meditate. I usually use Deepak Chopra's meditation, and he just started another new 21-day challenge. So that's about 20-25 minutes of meditation. And then I do my Qigong movement practice. So that's another half an hour. Of course, in between, I check my Facebook and Instagram first. So I think by the time I finish all that, it will be about maybe 7:30. And then I think then I answer my Facebook comments and blah, blah, blah and all that. Oh, and then after that, I write down in my book. Oh, this is really funny. I have this Powerpuff book. It was given to me by a friend. I think she was clearing her house, and this is actually her daughter's book. So I actually write down, what I do is, yeah, this is what I do. So on this side of the book, I actually write down all the things I want to do today. And then on this side, I'll write like, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. I'll plug it all in. And then every time I do it, then I cross it off. So in the morning, I will actually decide what I want to achieve for that day. So ideally, what happens is in the morning, I'm usually doing this intermittent fasting thing. So I don't usually have breakfast unless I'm really like super hungry. I listen to what my body tells me. So sometimes it goes like, eat! Or sometimes it goes like, hey, there's like raw vegan chocolate mousse in the fridge. Let's eat this. So anyway, so I don't really spend time making breakfast unless I get inspired and I get visions, then I decide to make breakfast. So what I do is in the morning, because I'm Mr. Jazz guitarist manager, I try and answer all the emails related to, his guitar students coming in, or people who want to book him for gigs, or, like the orchestra asking him to perform, or festivals inviting him to perform, or people asking him to conduct workshops in at their workplace. So if you want him to do a music workshop at your workplace, you can always contact me. Yeah, that's my other hat as the manager. So I do that in the morning about 9 to 11, just very focused. So I just, try and finish all that. And then at 11 o'clock, I'm going like, oh, what am I going to make for lunch? And then I start making the food. So it really depends on what recipe I'm doing. So maybe 11 to 12:30, I'm making the food. And then I'm another half an hour of like trying to get good pictures of it. And then at 1 o'clock, I start eating the food. And then in 15 minutes, I'm done with the food. It takes me like 90 minutes to make a dish, and then 15 minutes, I'm done. No, like, okay, maybe 20. And then after that, I do the washing up. And then I go back and answer, I do all the paperwork that I need to do for raw CHEFYIN. So I answer emails, put up postings on Facebook, on Instagram, reply people, blah, blah, blah. And then at 3 o'clock, I take a nap. So 3 to 3:30 is my nap time. And then after that, I wake up, and then sometimes it depends if I'm hungry, because if I have raw food for lunch, after I wake up from my nap, I'm usually hungry. So I make myself a quick snack. It might be a chia seed pudding, or maybe I just like grab some raw vegan cheese and some raw vegan bread or some raw vegan crackers. And then 4 to 5 o'clock, again, I'm doing like whatever paperwork that I need to do. Not paperwork, but like I'm at the computer doing all my stuff. And then about 5, then I start making food again. And then I should be done by making food by 7. And then I eat at 7. And then I do all the washing up. And then, by 8:30, I should be done. And then I'm back on social media again. And then now like around 9 o'clock, I'm supposed to be doing my Q&A. And then I try to sleep at 10. Obviously, it's already way past 10. So I should like end my video now. So that's kind of my typical day when I'm not going out. Obviously, like today, I went out. So today I woke up, I did my meditation, I did my Qigong. So that's like my morning rituals. And then I set out, actually today I was just trying to figure out like, what's my shopping list for today. Because today I was like just grocery shopping for the upcoming demos, for recipe testing. I also need to do posters. I need to do pictures to submit for the posters for the upcoming kitchen shop demo, which is on the 24th of November. So those are Christmas goodies, come for that. And then after that, took pictures of the tempeh, took pictures of the desserts, the modern desserts that I learned from Amy Levine. So yeah, I'll be posting that up soon. And then I went to House of Ingredients to buy ingredients. And also, oh my God, quite cool. Wait, let me see if I have it. Yeah. Oh, I actually should do a video about my shopping haul. Like, check it out. Yeah. So I splurged and got this so that I can make like modern raw desserts. So exciting. And yeah, so I actually bought like original. But then I'm in Malaysia and there's like loads of most probably knockoffs as well. So I guess this one's most probably not original. But I wanted to make like see if I can make some raw vegan waffles in this. Most people make it with the cast iron thing, but if I can't, then I'm going to make like nice cream, like colorful nice cream with this. Yeah, and yeah, this is also like not like, yeah, this is not original because it's 9.90. The silicone matte ones were like 40 ringgit or something, but I got this instead. So yeah, so I went to House of Ingredients. Then after that, we went to M&W Vegetarian for lunch, and then went to Tesco to buy even more ingredients. Came back, had a 30-minute nap, and then made food. Made teriyaki tempeh. So cooked rice. So rice was very fast. You just like put it in the Thermomix and then leave it there for 20 minutes and it cooks. And then I made a quick tempeh dish. I just sliced up tempeh, put in the, made a quick teriyaki sauce, marinated it, put it in the dehydrator for another half an hour or something like that. And then just cut up some jambu air for the veggie, and there was some curry leaves as well. Yeah, and then that was dinner, and then did laundry, and was trying to figure out my phone stuff, had some issues. And then I think replied some emails, and oh yeah, and then coordinated stuff for Mr. Jazz Guitarist. And then now I'm here doing my Q&A. So that's my schedule for today. So I hope that helps. Yeah. So thank you so much for viewing this. Let's see who else joined. Kit, Peter Chin. Hey, Pete. Hi. Hello from Jakarta. Thanks for joining. Yeah. Ooh. Everybody say hi to Pete. He's the reason why we have Delicious with raw CHEFYIN. Check that out as well. And then, yeah, Pete and Kit. Okay, so yeah, that's all for today. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow I will get onto Instagram Live instead, but I will still post these videos onto Facebook as well, since some of you are not on Instagram. But if you're on Instagram, do follow me there. I'm at, I almost said Asamat, no. I'm at Raw CHEFYIN on Instagram. I'm on like Raw CHEFYIN everywhere, like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Because I'm always on Instagram stories, so it's actually quite cool to watch me there. Or actually, if you're on Facebook, you can watch me on my Facebook stories as well. But Instagram stories seems more fun, okay? Yeah. Okay, all right then. Thanks for watching, guys. Happy World Vegan Month.